China says Barack Obama should be especially sympathetic to China's opposition to the Dalai Lama and Tibetan independence, seeing as he's a black president who praised Abraham Lincoln for helping abolish slavery. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Qin Gang made the comments on Thursday ahead of Obama's arrival in China this weekend. Obama did not meet the Dalai Lama when he was in Washington last month, but the exiled Buddhist leader has said the two may meet after Obama's visit to China. Qin likened slavery in the US to Tibetan society under the Dalai Lama, and he said that Obama, more than any other foreign leader, should be better placed to understand China's stance on protecting national sovereignty and territorial integrity. Chinese President Hu Jintao has spoken of the close friendship and cultural ties between China and Singapore as he announced the latest leg of China's Panda diplomacy scheme. But Hu has avoided any mention of a shared ethnic heritage in a nod to sensitivities in the region with long ties to China, but that also has a wariness of Chinese domination. Singapore will receive two pandas from China in 2011. The two countries had no diplomatic relations until 1990, but Singapore is increasingly important to China's economic needs. Up to 80% of China's oil imports and 30% of its iron ore imports pass through the Strait of Malacca, a narrow congested waterway between Indonesia, Malaysia and Singapore. 4 children have died and 35 were injured when 2 school canteens in northern China collapsed under heavy snow. The canteen at Longfeng Primary School in Ningguang in Hebei province collapsed while the pupils were eating at around 6 p.m. 2 girls and a boy died when the building collapsed, while a total of 28 children were injured. In neighbouring Henan province, another canteen collapsed, killing 1 student and injuring 7 on Thursday morning. The accident happened at around 7:30 a.m. in Xinyu Middle School, while students were queuing for breakfast at a prefabricated steel-structured canteen. A 7th grade pupil died in the collapse. 13 children have died after a tour bus plunged into the sea in Shandong province in eastern China. A total of 22 people, including the driver, were aboard the bus when it veered off a cross-sea bridge at 2:15 in the afternoon in Weihai. All the passengers were from Guangdong province in the south of China. 2 of the 9 survivors are in critical condition, while the others are all being treated for injuries. Slippery conditions brought about by the recent cold snap are thought to have caused the accident. China's social networking sites are expected to attract 124 million users by the end of the year, reaching 1/3 of China's total web population. The China Internet Network Information Center published a report on the sector, which revealed that 42% of social network users logged on to just kill time, while another 27% to visit sites to play online games. There are more than 1,000 social networking sites in China, headed by Kaixin001.com and Renren.com. More than half the users are in their 20s, a number far beyond the proportion of web users in the same age group. The report also suggests that most SNS users are well educated, with at least 59% having some sort of college education. Star Chinese hurdler Liu Xiang has won his 3rd straight title at the Asian Athletics Championships after clocking a time of 13.50 seconds in the 110-metre hurdles. The latest race in Liu's comeback from injury follows last month's win at China's National Games. Heavy rain in Guangzhou meant the time was comparatively slow, and Liu said that after the race he intended to warm up with a hot bath. Liu's compatriot Shi Dongpeng took the silver in 13.67 seconds, while Park Taekwon of South Korea was 3rd in 13.82. And those are the BON News headlines for now, but we'll be back with more news after this.